I just want to do a review of a book that I recently read called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Or at least I think that's how you say it. It's Portuguese, Coelho. This is a very easy read. It probably took me from start to finish about 3 days to complete. It's just about a boy, the protagonist, appropriately named the boy, who sets off in his journey to find his personal legend. And what the book means when it says personal legend is just the reason why you are alive, the reason what you were put on this earth to do. And during this boy's journey to find his personal legend, there are a lot of obstacles and a lot of hardships he has to face. But all of these obstacles are just blessings in disguise. And everything that happens to him happens for a reason. And while at the same time it seems like it's a roadblock, it's actually the universe guiding him in the right direction, because without one event happening, whether it was good or bad, it wouldn't have led him down another path. And I agree with Paulo when he says all this and he portrays this in his book, because personally I grew up hating books. I hated books, looking at them, whether it was a school assignment or whatever it was. I just could not look at books. And I can honestly say it wasn't until 2012 that I actually finished the book from start to finish. Now, what led me to hating books to loving books is because after I graduated high school, I joined the military. And in the military, I met very few influential people in my life. I can actually count the amount of influential people that I met on one hand, and I probably would still have fingers left over. But one of these people was a man who would come up to me constantly during work, and he would get me to read small passages in his Kindle. And just by reading these small passages, it led me to read larger passages, which led me to read smaller books, which led me to read large books, which in the end made me purchase my own Kindle and led to my love now for reading. So without a small event happening in my life, I wouldn't have been where I'm at today, which is my love for reading books, my new hobby. Now, even though the universe was guiding this boy to his personal legend, these obstacles that were put in place were also tests to see how badly he wanted to find his personal legend. And at any moment, this little boy could have gone back to being what he was to begin with, which was a simple traveling shepherd. But because he wanted his personal legend badly enough, no matter what came in his way, it didn't matter, because he wanted to reach his goal at the end of the tunnel, or he wanted to reach his personal legend, as the book puts it. Now, if anything, this book is a motivational / self-help book to try to get people to understand that everyone has a meaning in life and the reason why they are put on this earth. But it's up to you to find it. The universe will do everything in its power, not to get you to your personal legend, but to guide you in the right direction. And it's up to you to see the hand that the universe is putting out for you, and whether you want to grab it or not, or just push it aside. Now, this journey that the boy went through was by no means easy. And just like anything in life worth having and worth holding on to, it's not free and will not be easily obtained. There's a saying that I like to live by, and it's that nobody in life gets what he or she wants, but you will get what you are committed to. And hopefully by reading this book, it will give you the reason to not just be content with your life, but to seek out your true passion, or how Coelho puts it, your personal legend. Even though the plot in The Alchemist and the storyline is nothing too complicated and it never gets too in-depth, I would still recommend this book as a light read and a very enjoyable read for inspiration and motivation.